What up? Um, in this video, I just want to talk about my very first WWF live event experience. I've been to a lot of WWE events in my life, and you always remember your first one, your very first one. You know, and your very first WWF experience, like it's like none other. You know what I'm saying? If you ever been to a WWE event, you know how things work. And I really didn't know how the WWF worked live. I was always watching Monday Night Raw on my couch, and seeing Stone Cold and The Rock on TV. These two of my favorite WWF superstars in history. That's where it all started for me. Stone Cold Steve Austin and The Rock, along with Taker, along with Triple H. All of them back then. So WWF Raw is War was coming to St. Louis, Missouri, February 19th, 2001. I was in the ninth grade. My mom had got some tickets from the box office. She didn't really get the close seats. She got the nosebleed seats. So we had trouble seeing a little bit, but I still enjoyed myself. Um, all that week, I was just so excited because the WWF was about to go into the No Way Out pay-per-view. Um, that it was the final Raw before No Way Out 2001. And I couldn't believe that I was about to go see the Attitude Era. I was about to go see Stone Cold Steve Austin. I was about to go see Test. I was about to see Crash Holly. I was about to see the Hardys, Lita, Triple H, Edge, The Undertaker, Kane. I was just so excited. I'm going back to that day. I just want to relive that day through this video. So the whole day at school, it was just so electric. I was just ready to get home. And I kept telling my friends about, hey y'all, I'm going to WWF Attitude tonight. I couldn't do my schoolwork and I couldn't concentrate on my math assignments because my mom was like, we gonna be leaving as soon as you get home from school. We gonna leave out, take an early start. And I was like, man, I couldn't believe I'm gonna go see Stone Cold Steve Austin, man. I'm gonna go see The Rock. My God, you couldn't take the smile off of my face. Oh my God, it was just so magical. And I'm in the classroom telling my friends, I'm like, guess what, y'all? Tonight is going down in St. Louis tonight, man. I'm going to see Stone Cold and The Rock tonight. And my teacher said, James, you better do your homework tonight because it's not going to be acceptable even if you go into WWF. She overheard me talking. So, oh boy, well, school let out. Went home, got something to eat. Um, took off my school shoes, got into my ring mode. Boy, I was excited, boy. It was about to go down. So let's go and see what we talking about. The first WWF Raw is War um event for me in St. Louis, Missouri. So WWF Raw came to St. Louis February 2001. Your host was Jim Ross, Jerry the King Lawler, um Undertaker. We had Undertaker versus Devon Dudley, and Christian in the triple threat match. Now let me talk more about this match. Undertaker was the first one to come out live to kick the show off. And when I saw Undertaker, first of all, let me get to the pyro. Now, I didn't really know how WWF worked in real life. I mean, the pyrotechnics felt so damn good. You know, I couldn't hear JR and them talking because it was like, you only hear them on TV, right? So, the pyrotechnics came off. Boom, 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 boom. I'm covering my ears up, man. I heard that famous tune for Monday Night Raw. Well, I was just really excited. I felt like I was at a kid in a candy store, man. So match one, Undertaker versus Christian and Devon Dudley. Undertaker was the first one to come out. Um, on his motorcycle. The motorcycle was so shiny. Um, I really enjoyed seeing Undertaker. That was the first time I ever got to see Taker come out. Next you had the Dudley Boys and Christian. Um, Edge and Christian and the Undertaker and the Dudleys was getting ready to go out that No Way Out that Sunday. Undertaker and Devon and Christian had a great, phenomenal triple threat match. Edge got involved. Undertaker knocked the shit out of him. He followed it up with a last ride on Christian. The whole building just went crazy. It was just explosive. You know, and I really enjoyed it. And then we had Lita versus Dean Malenko. I got to see Lita kiss Matt Hardy in real life. That was exciting. She beat Dean Malenko by pinfall. Um, then we had I got to see X Pac versus Eddie Guerrero and Hardy Boys and um Hardy Boys faced Rikishi and Haku that night. We had Raven versus Crash Holly. And we had Chris Benoit and Kurt Angle versus Stone Cold Steve Austin and The Rock. So the part that I enjoyed about the show is when Stephanie McMahon was out running her mouth about how Stone Cold couldn't touch Triple H into the pay per view, and Stone Cold's glass popped. I mean, like, okay, and I'm gonna take you to that feeling in real life. When Stone Cold Steve Austin's Disturbed music came on, I mean, I really felt like I was a part of it. I really was excited about being there. I didn't think about school. I didn't think about homework. I just felt really good. And Stone Cold came out and to a huge pop. Stone Cold Steve Austin said, if I can remember, okay, I'm gonna try to sound like. He said, "Since I can't touch your little mealy mouth husband, old Stone Cold Steve Austin thought he'd come out here and give you a little present straight from the bottom of my heart." And then he just stunned Stephanie McMahon. That was really awesome because when you a child, everything is just off limits, man. It just feels so cool to actually witness this live. And I didn't really get to see Stone Cold a lot of times in real life, but that was the first time that I actually got to see Stone Cold Steve Austin in real life. And Triple H just come down running. Austin just give him the middle finger. You know, he Stone Cold and Triple H can touch each other into the pay per view. I thought that this was a big way to build up the No Way Out pay per view for going into Sunday. That Sunday was the pay per view. Um, and you had all sorts of matches, that was taking place on that pay per view of No Way Out 2001. You had The Rock versus Kurt Angle at No Way Out. You had the Three Stages of Hell match between Stone Cold Steve Austin and Triple H. Undertaker was the action. You had Trish versus Stephanie McMahon Helmsley, 1-on-1, and it was a great build up to the pay per view. And me being a child, I was really hyped. And it made me want to see No Way Out that Sunday. So my favorite is WWF Superstar in the World came on the Titantron. So we was behind like the Titantron. We couldn't really see the Titantron. And I was like, "Mama, the Rock is up on top of the Titantron, but I can't see it." I'm trying to do my best to see it. So a guy next to me gave me some binoculars, and he was counting down the hours to No Way Out. He was like, "Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock." Kurt Angle, this Sunday, your ass belongs to The Rock. And he was promising that he was gonna take the WWF title um from Kurt Angle, and he followed that up by saying, "Finally, The Rock has come back to St. Louis." And even though I heard The Rock voice up there, I was really excited, man. So let's get to the main event of the night. We had Stone Cold and The Rock versus Kurt Angle and Chris Benoit and Triple H was on commentary with Jim Ross and Jerry King Lawler. This match was really really fun to see. It really put the stamp on the Attitude Era. Like being there in real life and seeing this match, um, even if you're in the nosebleed bleed seats, seeing Stone Cold and The Rock's entrance in real life was really really special to me. Even seeing Kurt Angle and Chris Benoit, God rest his soul, it was really a fun experience. You know, some of these events now you just don't really like, because of the way the product was. The product was fun to be around in. It was really, really cool and special to see all of these Attitude Era superstars like Trish, Lita, Kate Quick, Crash Holly. I got to see them live just one time in my life. And I will never, ever forget the moment and always cherish those tickets that my mom took me to see two of my favorite icons in the world, Stone Cold Steve Austin and The Rock. So Austin and Rock wins the match. After the match, Stone Cold and Rock drink beer. They salute each other. Stone Cold act like he swims in the beer. Um, Stone Cold and Rock leaves the arena and they salute the fans and thank everybody for coming out to St. Louis and enjoying the show. And I got to see him take down the set. Got to start to see the cameraman leave and all that. I just appreciate my first Attitude Era show that I got to go to live. It was so much fun, and I will always cherish the moments of seeing the WWF Attitude live. So thank you for that story, and thank you for listening to the story. Whoever to watch the video, I promise I'll come back with more. Thank you guys.